What's going on, everybody? So, I'm here in front of the car, and I'm sure I've already shown you how this headlight was different from that one in the fact that they were, or I guess I should say the center here was broke. So like this, here, hold on, that little silver part there was broke, and I took the liberty upon myself, because I only had one headlight broke where that little piece had snapped off. I took the liberty, this little bent bracket here, or this little bent tab here at the top, broke off right at that seam. So I figured, well, I only have one broken headlight, the other one should be fine, so I'll just take this piece out of another one and put it in the broken headlight. But when I went to flip up the headlights, look what I found. So there's driver's side. There's that piece laying right in there. And look at the passenger side. There's that piece laying right in there. So rather than replace both of them, only to have them probably break again, since it's the same shitty material, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take those little fuckers out of there, send these new headlights back, and write on the box the warranty issue or whatever. Switch out my LEDs and just run them like that, without the caps on the inside. Because it looks like, if you can kind of see the difference here, I'll try to get it without the light, but the extra little bezel around the new ones here is actually an LED DRL with the included bulb already put in, which honestly, that's a poor design. That is a really poor design. They should have had two brackets, one on top and one on bottom, or one on each side, if they really wanted those to stay in there. And I think I already told you in my last video that the bolt, or the screw in the other one, was stripped. So I think what I'm going to do is just switch out the LEDs, go back inside and grab something, and probably a pair of pliers, and get those two caps out of the housings that I currently have, and just call it a day. Okay, so now that the headlights are actually off, you can actually see there, the little bracket, how it actually broke on both of them. You get a really good look at it. It literally broke right at the bend point on that one, and on this one it looks like it bent and broke off right where the screw goes in. So when I take these apart, you'll see that. But right here I have probably the only useful thing they sent me. New LEDs. And I believe it was passenger side here, my silver thing, casing bracket, I don't know what you call it, the outer ring that goes around the LED itself to hold it in. The socket actually broke. Or I guess it didn't break, it just, they only have them in there by like tension and stuff, so, or not tension, but they only use like a, God, I can't even think what you'd call it. It's a punch, I guess. They just punch them in there and get them to hold, so I'll just get this unscrewed real quick. And get those pieces ripped out of there. Whoever was behind me probably thought I was crazy and thought I was talking to myself or was on the phone or something, but oh well. But I'm going to get this housing taken off here, and I will catch up with you guys here in a minute. So, BRB. Okay, so right here, as you can probably see, is the 2 cups that I was talking about, you know, and they're mounted. I bent them up kind of good to get them out, but here's how they usually sit inside the light. The LED goes in this little cup here, kinda. The tip of it does anyway. And I don't know if you could see that, but that is right where it broke off. Right there at that bend on that one. And then on this one, ironically it wasn't at the bend, it was right where the bolt snaps in. So I'm thinking these are probably made out of aluminum. They feel a little heavier than aluminum though, so they might be like steel. But they're super flimsy, and if LED Light Street ever sees this, I highly recommend you either get rid of these or modify your H6054 headlights housings to be able to have a second tab then come off of here and secure this on both sides a little better, because not only was getting these things out of the housings super difficult, but just they don't seem like they're very high quality. I mean, these are, and you can tell that's from the sound they make, that's got some, that cup there has some weight to it, but this little bracket here is just way too thin to support that weight, and then bouncing down the highway and just all the vibrations from road use, it just is too heavy. So if LED Light Street sees this, make these better. Either make the cups lighter or beefing up your bracket and add another one over here, or just make this one thicker, do something, because right now I can see if the people that buy your headlights use their cars and drive them, they're going to have issues. And ironically, I only had like 6 hours, only used my headlights for like 6 hours so far, so I'm only sending them back one that they gave me. I'll include a picture here of what the one side looked like when I pulled it apart last weekend, but yeah, not too good. So I thought about just keeping these as like a spare, but then I'd only have one technically, because one is sort of busted. I mean, I could try to fix it, but I don't want to damage the LED inside, so I'm just going to leave it. And I got to get this finished, packaged up. I'll probably go to work tomorrow and steal one of my Sharpies and just throw this in the car and stop by the postal service, the post office on my way home, and get it gone and ship back. Throw the LEDs in right there. Try to get this as well packaged up as I can, and try to get it as close to how they sent it to me. But yeah, so this has been another clip here for the headlights. I think I'm done messing with them. I should be good for a little while. Let me just throw my key here. Back off over there, out of the way. And these puppies, LED light street, fix these. Throw those in the trash. Set this by the door, and I'll just write in Sharpie whatever warranty number I gotta write onto that. Call it a day and get it shipped back. So hopefully either the clip before this whole fiasco with the headlights or the following clips will be hopefully an update with the shirts. I have yet to hear back from Toyota as of right now, so hopefully the next following clips I will have some better news for you guys, and I can really get this train rolling, so get my business started. So what's going on, everybody? Real quick, I'm actually in the process of editing this video and realized that I didn't make a shirt update. So I just wanted to real quickly say that I still haven't heard from Toyota, and I decided to just screw it, basically. So I found another place out in Philadelphia that supposedly out in Philadelphia. I'll touch on that more in a second. Out in Philadelphia, I got them to print the shirts just fine. They've already been printed, and I expect them to be here, according to UPS shipping, I expect them to be here on Wednesday, on June 30th. 2 days from now, basically, because it's today's the 28th, Monday, just a little after 6 p.m. But anyway, so I expect those to be here pretty soon. Now, I say supposedly out in Philadelphia because the tracking number, when I checked it, actually says that the package is coming from Texas. So not entirely sure why that is. I don't know if that's just like where they're doing their print stuff and then they ship it out from Texas, like that's where they do all their printing. But I don't know. But that's a t-shirt update, so when those shirts get here, I'll obviously wear one in a video. I ordered a small, 2 mediums, and 1 large, just to kind of see how sizing the picture is going to turn out. I'm obviously going to be wearing one of the mediums myself, so I decided why not kind of get another one just to have. But anyway, that's a t-shirt update for you real quick. Another thing too is this place, as long as the prints turn out a-okay, I think I'm going to be using them again. Seemed like a pretty decent place. I was able to design my own shirt. I didn't have to go through them and have their designers do anything. So that's actually saving me quite a bit of time. It was just throw my stuff on there, throw my files up on a shirt, upload it to them, send it, order the shirts, and wait for them to be shipped. I'm actually getting it a lot quicker than I thought I would. I was originally quoted to be getting them delivered here around probably the 14th or 15th of July. So the fact that I'm getting them before July even starts is really helping me out big time. So another thing too is I really want a quality place. So as long as the prints turn out okay, some place that I can go back to. Maybe at some point I'll need to ramp up production and just mass order stuff. If I ever need to do that, I want to be able to have a company that I can rely on and not have to find a new company that can do that and then go through the whole try to get copyright approval basically from Toyota just to have their name printed on a little piece of a shirt that's this big. to mimic the logo on the engine in the Supra. So that's your t-shirt update. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. I got more coming, trust me. It's just not coming out very quickly, at least as quickly as I'd like it to be. But it is coming, so it's a slow build-up. I'd like to think it's going to be a big build-up as well, but just got to wait and find out. So click that subscribe button down below if you like this. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. And don't forget to follow me on social media. You can see that in the outro. As always, guys, peace out. See you in the next one.